Welcome to your first installment of the Map Minute with Mike. What I'd like to cover today is making selections in the Amherst Maps interface, and we'll look at the mobile interface briefly. So if I'm on the amherstma.gov site, I can just go into the maps right over here, and we have a search right on the map page. So the property search is right here. We can do a property search. We can pick the townwide map, or we can click on the clickable map. I'm going to do a search. So I've picked a street. Let's take a look at this address. So here's the Amherst Maps interface, and selections are relatively straightforward. Selections by default, if you do a search, you'll have one record selected when you come in, and it shows up here in this grid, and we get the property info down here. You can look at permit information. You can look at sales information, utility history, and so forth. But if we want to change our selection, the simplest way is we can just make sure that the Select Features tool is enabled, which it is. And if we want to select all these parcels in this area, I can drag a box. Anything the box covers is going to end up in our selection set, and then we can page through them. We can export these to a spreadsheet or to mailing labels. But we can get into more distance-based selections as well. So I can say find all parcels within, let's say, within 50 feet of the selected streets. This basically becomes what we call buffer analysis. You can see that 50-foot buffer around the street center line. And my selection set obviously goes beyond what we're looking at now. So I can use the Zoom to Selected Features tool. Just click on that right there, and it's going to zoom us out to the extent of everything selected. So you can see our street segment, the 50-foot buffer line, and then the parcels that are around it. That comes in really handy. If you want to narrow the list down to only parcels that have an address on that street, we also have some selection features in the info data tab, so I can select all properties on the current street. So that slightly modifies the selection set. While we're in here, I want to just point out that we have a mobile interface. And so if you're using a mobile device and this interface is not sized well for your screen, you can hit the mobile button right here. And that's going to take us over to that same location. Uses the screen real estate much better, and it includes a locate capability. So if I'm on a mobile device, such as a phone, that's got GPS built into it, and that's going to allow us to see where we are. You can see I'm in Town Hall. And we can go back to the desktop interface from there. Now we're back to where we just were. That's it for this week. Thank you.